Check 24. Check 24.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats, but really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. There he goes left side, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, 49ers nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 180. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Open man is Bourne. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Right there. Right 80! Right there. 54 miles. All day. All day. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Watch twist. Watch the twist. Pass it. Pass it. Regular, regular.
They run it with Balaj.
Go, go. It's running. It's running. It's running.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Check, check. Watch it. Left. Get that quarterback. And on. Mike, start forward. Hey, wahoo. They gonna need some therapy after this. Hey, watch that.
On 3rd and 1, here's Fitzpatrick. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think in this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
On the return, it's James. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I can't believe they even let you play. 2.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Completes it to Coleman. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 76 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Regular. I got you, son.
Now Balaj. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And it's caught by Parker. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, 72 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Sanders on for the extra point. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, 49ers 13.
the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Crunch. Hey, alert.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vince Beagle. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. Black 80. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that. 21. 11. Hey, Haywood.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep rights. And that's caught inside the 30. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Pass complete here to Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down San Francisco, the pickup 14 yards. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Well timed there by Richard Sherman. A sack on the corner blitz. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Balaj. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Back near his goal line, Fitzpatrick. And this is caught. It's